Gamer Hole After Dark. Welcome. We are recording this episode very late in the evening. It is 11:40 p.m. Aqua is fading fast. Kings is a little bit drunk.
A little bit.
And Decky might be in trouble.
Yes.
He's opening his Four Loko, so now he's for sure in trouble.
He's going to be in trouble, yeah.
Oh,
Welcome.
no.
Look at him go.
I'm going to pass out in the middle of this. I'm very sleepy.
You seem like it.
We just gotta get him hyped up about. We'll talk about New World. He's gonna perk up just fine.
We just had an incredible second channel episode. We just had an incredible members only video where we had some really cool topics that you're gonna want to see. You're gonna want to check that one out.
You've already watched it by now.
They get it. Okay.
Z-Chump's really trying to make it so, you know, Z-Chump wants to pay for medical
was
bills.
that incredible. I think we solved the meaning of life during that episode. Yeah.
As you can tell, Z-Chump's got medical bills that might be coming in, so he wants to be able to pay those.
You joke about that, but do you have any idea how much a spinal tap costs? I'm asking you, Kings, because I don't.
How did that go? How did that go today?
It depends on your insurance because it's very expensive just to walk into a hospital, let alone.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're on that subject.
This.
Go ahead, give us the details.
I didn't get it done today. That's it's like a serious operation. That's not like a walk in, walk out.
Yeah. I got that.
You meet your doctor first, and then they usually set it up.
Yeah.
Have you had one, Kings?
No, but I've had a lot of different procedures like that.
No,
like,
but I've
even
done
with a colonoscopy. No, I've never done one, but I've observed one being done. Yeah. But no, even for colonoscopy, you have to walk in, talk to your doctor, like go over it, and then you come back in to be knocked out. Later.
I'm a little nervous about it, so I went on YouTube and I searched like lumbar puncture.
Mistake.
That didn't help, I bet.
Dude, all the videos are instructional videos by nurses explaining how to give a lumbar puncture. And I was like, why are there instructionals on this? And it's like a nurse explaining, like, so you're going to want to puncture and you're going to feel the first pop so that you know you've made it past the first vertebrae. And I was like, who needs this video? Like, are they gonna be like Googling this while they're doing it? Like,
I'm gonna tell you something. The medical school that people are paying a lot of money for probably needs to be updated because it's not very good. At least
how to give a lumbar puncture. It was scary. And then I also had somebody in my chat today who was like, do not let the resident doctor or any of the students do the lumbar puncture on you because they fucked mine up. And I was like, you guys are freaking me the fuck out. You guys are scaring me, man.
The best thing ever is when you go to do any procedure and they say, do you mind if like a student who's usually, like a college student that's already going to medical school or whatever. Right. And no, they ask, can they be in the room? And the answer is usually, if you're
sure.
Sure. But don't fucking let them do it on me. You know what I mean? Like, don't let them practice. They can see, but don't fucking let them do it.
Everyone was like, do not let the resident or like the training doctor do it. Yeah. But then how's he gonna learn? Like how's he gonna get better at it? Someone's got to be the fall guy for it.
You don't need to do it.
In the moment, my brain is like, well, he's a doctor and he's got to learn. But then after, I'm probably like, why'd I fucking do that? Why'd I let that guy puncture my spine?
You know what's funny? Ask the doctor how many he's done before.
That's
so. How many times you done this before? Once. This is my first time or whatever. And you're like.
Once after today. Today will be one.
So you're getting it to help diagnose like the real issue.
Yeah.
But what is the actual like as far as like Spinal Tap? I think about the movie. But besides that, it's like they put a needle in your spine.
Yeah, they want to pull a little bit of my spine sac juice out of my body to test it. Because sometimes
you have spinal fluid in there, and then
your spinal fluid and brain, your brain and your spinal cord are contained in like a sac, that has like this special juice in it for brain juice sac.
Yeah, like 2 of the 3 most important things on your body: your brain,
Right.
your spine, and just only excluding your heart. Yeah,
And sometimes if you get like some sort of like infection or some sort of like serious illness, it can live like inside that sac. And it's like
Meningitis.
yeah, like
my God,
antibiotics. Antibiotics can't touch it. It's funny because before Aqua was here, I was like, I'm kind of scared that I have like chronic meningitis or something.
Yeah. And then Aqua's just like, meningitis. you're fucking dead.
They
Steve
thought
Jobs."
once they thought I might have it, and they were gonna do a spinal tap on me, and
But
thankfully
Well, they're gonna
they
do
they
it on
didn't
me.
have to,
And
but
honestly,
they're gonna do it on Z-Chum. Yeah.
it would be pretty fucked if I've had meningitis for 6 years and all my doctors were just wholly incompetent and just
well, what if that's what it is, and they can fix it? You know?
that'd be great. That'd be,
Yeah.
I would cry. I would actually cry if I get this spinal tap done. And afterwards, my doctor calls me and goes, "We know what it is." I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna weep like a little baby. It's like 6 years of this shit. It'll be cool. I'm hoping they pull a little bit of spine juice out, and they
It probably
I
won't
don't
be
know.
that bad.
The doctor tastes it or something. I don't know how it works.
You just go,
Yep, that's meningitis.
that's good stuff. Let me tell you.
how intensive is the procedure? Like, do you go
Are
home
you
the same
pregnant?
afternoon? Do they keep you overnight?
So I was told that it's like you can go home after a couple hours,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
you
they
have to
observe you.
like you can't, you're not doing anything for from 2 days to a week, and because like it's
Why,
like a
though?
very specific pressure in that sac. When it's punctured, the pressure in the sac like drops, and you can get like a killer headache that will not go away until the hole like clots and repairs itself, because the pressure in that sac has just dropped so low that you'll just feel like really shitty for a couple days. Which is how people who have like CSF leaks, who have headaches from CSF leaks, have headaches all the fucking time, because the pressure in their like fluid sac is wrong.
Maybe that's your problem.
I hope. God, I fucking hope. I'm like really scared of getting this spinal tap, but at the same time, I've never been more excited to like do something that will actually diagnose me. It's pretty cool. Maybe I can film it.
So take me back.
Maybe they'll let me record
take me back
it.
to my spine and my brain are in a sack.
Yeah, they're in a sack.
A weirdly shaped sack.
Yeah. What, you thought your brain just
I'm gonna have to-
bounced
I'm gonna have to look
around
up.
in that noggin of
I don't know.
yours?
It's in
It's
there,
like-
but like
Yeah, it's like floating in a sack of like, it's like a
Yeah.
like a millimeter of sack that protects everything with
I'm just
yummy
in my
juice.
Don't ask
head,
me.
like it's a big sack around my brain and all the way
Yeah.
down my spine, and it's
Yeah.
all just one big connected gross sack.
You guys are freaking me out.
Dude, you're not like you're not your body. You know, if your brain and spine were like removed from your body, you'd keep thinking, you'd keep like experiencing.
Did you know?
I'm actually hoping for that. Like, but by the time I'm about to die, I'm hoping they just pull that out and then just like put
That's
it
you.
there for a
Yeah,
couple
that's you.
hundred
Your
years.
They
body
did a
is
lot
just
of
a
tests
vessel.
with like the
Back
guillotine.
in.
They'd cut somebody's head off, and they'd have
And they would
somebody like
blink.
talk to them and be like, "Blink." Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
People
yeah.
like
for
stay,
like a little
like,
bit after.
You're not your body. You're your brain. Okay, you're just a little fucking organ in here floating in a sack that just controls all these little.
It's like in
appendages.
Men in Black, that little alien inside that guy's head where the face like flips open. Just a little man in there.
Only
That's you.
Aqua can take this goddamn Men in Black, but
Men in
Yeah,
Black.
I was gonna go
touched on some
Alita,
deep
but
subjects.
This
I
is
was gonna go
actually
with Alita, but
the,
The
close.
universe inside the cat's collar.
yeah, dude, that blew my fucking.
this is
mind.
either the
Yeah.
second or third time Aqua has taken us back to Men in Black. I remember the last
loved
time.
Men in
Men in
Black
Black.
left a very large impression on me. I have
The
to
last
say.
time was the guy who drinks like the sugar water, and he's like, sugar.
the pet cat. Sugar. Water. Yeah. I like that guy.
Yeah, that was pretty deep. It was pretty real talk there for a minute. Are we forgetting to do? I feel like I'm forgetting to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right in chat for you guys.
Did I forget something?
Z-Chum. There you go.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this episode.
Dude, that sounds like the outro.
Fuck. I
like
was
it's
gonna
over.
do it, but we don't even have, can I do the same one, Kings?
Yeah.
Oh
Sure.
fuck. Hey guys. Did I mention? No, I didn't mention. That's why we're having this whole discussion right now. The Gamer Hole is once again brought to you by our very generous sponsor, Manscaped. We wouldn't be here without these guys. They're what keeps the gears turning, what keeps the balls clean and deodorized.
They keep Hexloom editing.
They keep Hexloom employed. So we're really grateful to them, and we want to take a moment to tell you about them. Are you ready for an out of this world experience, gamers? Then look no further than the Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped. Just taken off USA, Canada, the UK, Europe, Australia, South Africa, Singapore. They sent us all their Lawnmower 4.0. We are all abnormally hairy gamers. That's not a secret, okay? You guys know that. We especially know that. We were excited to try it out. It's got the LED
You don't even know the
spotlight
half
on
of
it. I'm thinking about it right now. As soon as this episode's over, I'm probably gonna go shave my balls. Okay. It's got the
I'm still
ceramic
thinking about
blade.
that spine sack. I'm gonna be honest.
It's got the 7,000 RPM motor, which it's more than my Camry has. Okay, I don't even know if I can get up to 7,000 RPMs in my Camry. Multifunction on and off switch and waterproof. You guys can get 20% off and free shipping with the code GAMERHOLE. That's GAMERHOLE, no space, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code GAMERHOLE at manscaped.com. Your dick and balls need some help. Go to manscaped.com. Get them the help they need, okay?
Very true. Very true.
We know for a
We
fact.
know we're gamers too. Like we know.
We're no
God, what a
stranger
nightmare.
to a little bit of sack talk here on the Gamer Hole.
All right, thank you. We got that in. I thought we were gonna have to put that in after, but luckily.
Dude,
we
the
got
whole
that in.
time I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Thank God.
Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring.
Thank God Manscaped sponsors us. I don't know what we do without them.
Look at my arm. Look at my arm. Can you even imagine the rest of me? What that looks like? Didn't think
Did you
so.
guys have beards early growing up, like in high school?
I still can't grow a beard. It's just all patch and gross.
I had a little bit
No.
of fuzz here or there, but yeah, definitely nothing crazy.
Not in high school. In college,
Zishan did.
I grew a beard.
I'm already going gray, man. So I started early and I'm ending early as well.
Zeechum had a full beard in 6th grade. He
I
was
just had
like,
a
ready to
little
go.
tiny window. I was late to the party, and I'm going gray now, and I'm getting ear hair and stuff. I had a very short window where I was like looking good, you know, and I'm already
Hey.
declining.
You're married. You capitalized at the right time, I guess.
That's true. Yeah.
Aqua locked it down while he knew he was
Managed
in
to
a.
trick a very unfortunate woman into
Yeah. Very sorry for her, but
being legally bound to me forever.
Everybody on my dad's side of the family went bald by 30. Like their hair started like disappearing at 30. And I was like, oh God, that sucks. Like, I wonder what about my mom's side of the family? So I was talking to my uncles, and they were like, oh, we were fully bald by 30. And I was like, great, so I'm fucked. Like,
But it's your mom's father that's
Each-
supposed to be like the genetic thing, correct?
each side of my family,
oh, it depends
everybody
what people
bald
say.
by 30.
Yeah, I mean, like
Zeechum,
supposed
you
to
were
be.
showing
yeah, but that's what
no
they say.
signs of balding, I feel like. How old are you?
Yeah, you're looking good, Zeechum. Just a little bit of gray, maybe.
I'm 27.
Yeah, but then it's just totally daddy. Like that's
Man,
yeah.
I'm still waiting. I have this spot right here that is finally I've always wanted like my beard to connect to my mustache.
It
You
does.
know?
Most people gotta shave
like-
that in, Z-Chum. You got it
but-
naturally.
This little spot I've been waiting for it's taken like 5 years of just slowly creeping up to fill this in, and it's like
I
it's so
connect.
close. Very
You
excited.
got it. What do you mean? You're connected.
No, I want like this little dip right here. It like dips.
Yeah,
a
No,
little
that's a
bit.
good
Gorgeous
thing. You
features,
want
Z-Chum.
that. That's a
You're
No,
good
I
supposed
thing.
want it to
have
like.
that.
People
I want it to
want
like.
that.
No, that's everyone has that.
No, I want it to
You
just
want that.
connect. Just like covered.
What are you not? Who are you, Wolverine? You don't want
He wants to
that.
look like Billy Mays.
I like
Yeah,
how
well,
Aqua just like is all hair right here too. That's fucking great. I wish I could grow
That
hair
comes
like
with
right here.
being old.
I want it so
And
bad,
hairy.
Give it
dude.
a,
I
give it
want
a few
the
more
hair
years.
right
Look
here.
at my arm. That's why. God, you don't even know what's going
What's your
on
back
with
hair
me.
like?
I don't know.
gamers.
My arm's kind of.
Back hair?
Yeah.
I have a light peppering of hair on my upper, like up
Of actually
here.
like dark hair?
It's like peach fuzz. It's not that bad actually.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Yeah, it's
have
there.
this-
Back of my neck gets it a little bit, like, but it's not too bad. And then
I have
I have
this-
weirdly a little bit like here also. It's kind of
Hairy
weird.
man.
Some tramp stamp hair, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's just like a light peppering, and it's not too bad.
I have this
What about
moment
you?
that's stuck with me from since high school where I went to go buy an Xbox 360 from a guy, and I show up at his house, and I ring the doorbell, and the little kid answers, and the little kid goes, "Dad, there's a guy with really hairy legs here." And I looked down, I was like, damn, what the fuck, man? Come on.
All dudes have super hairy legs.
I know, I was like,
Mine
what
are not.
Like, what did I do to deserve? Mine are like.
Aqua just got done talking about how
insane,
hairy
dude.
he was. You don't have super hairy legs?
My lower body is not that hairy. Like waist down, I'm pretty normal.
Like a
They're
wet
not that
dolphin.
hairy.
Like a wet dolphin down there. Aqua.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like I have a lot of chest hair. A lot. This is getting very personal, but like my legs are very like not that like pretty normal.
Zoom in on that.
Even just from this distance, I can tell that Aqua's legs are not as burly as I imagined.
Yeah, me and Decky are like the same.
Yeah.
Decky, do you have back hair? Is that why you brought that up?
Oh, I know, I don't.
Oh.
Believe me, I'm almost
Why'd you
totally
make me-
hairless below the head.
Why'd you make me
Almost.
share
I mean,
this?
I still definitely use some Manscaped
Yeah,
products.
especially
don't
now
get me
that
wrong.
Manscaped has got to you, yeah. Now
Do you
you're
guys
hairless
have
down
back
bottom.
hair, or is it just me?
What?
It's not. Do you guys have back hair, or is it
I
just
don't.
me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
A bit.
Well, they're still young, Aqua. That's why
Yeah.
I
A
asked.
bit. It's just a little. It's
that's
not
like
that bad.
second
But-
puberty coming in.
Yeah, I think that's like
agree.
honey, I need you
I
to
mean,
shave
Aqua
my
talked about
back
having ear
type.
hair. Clearly, he's got to be
Listen,
back hair if he's got
If,
ear hair.
if there were none back there, it would be weird, considering
none.
how much there is on the front.
He's like a burnt pancake.
This is
like,
a
when you
great
flip it
episode.
over-
This is a
Both
good
these
one.
episodes are so good.
Quit laughing at me.
We need to drink more on this thing. That's the problem.
Man, it must be from all that emergency I drank. I'm really goofy tonight. Huh? I thought about smoking during the episode, but I think I got like a weed hangover because I like smoked like 3 days in a row, and I think it fucked me up. I had
Oh
like
yeah, that'll happen.
I felt like sick. I felt like I went on like a weed bender, and I was like ill the day after that. Maybe it might also
Yeah.
been because of the 2 pounds of Sour Patch Kids I ate. I don't know.
That might have
That's
been
more
it.
like
yeah.
it.
Could have
Yeah,
been
the
any.
food.
Honestly,
Could have been anything.
I don't. After smoking, like I don't feel sick after, but I do. Like I find that like it takes a lot of effort for me to remember the previous. Like I black out from weed more than alcohol. Like I make memories while drunk. But my
Aqua has
memory,
trouble remembering things in the beginning, so weed does not help.
That's
yeah.
true. I have found that my memory has really gone to shit in the past few years. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, I used to have a good memory, and now I can't remember a fucking thing.
That's why
I
you
think
send
that just
reminders.
happens, man. I've always had a shit memory. I've always just had horrific, terrible memory. I'm talking like I don't know what I ate
too.
for breakfast this morning. I'll meet up with friends from like, you know, middle school, high school, early college, and they'll tell me stories, and I'll be like, huh?
That happens with me all the time.
What?
Yeah, people will be like, "Yeah, you remember this?" I'm like,
The fuck are
No.
you talking about, huh?
Yeah,
See,
but
"They're like, you did this crazy." I'm like, "I did what?"
yeah, but Decky was drunk. Decky was drunk from 21 till right now. So, I mean, half
He's
the
still-
time he
no,
doesn't
he's-
remember anyways.
Yeah, he's still drunk. He's casual alcoholism. Yeah. It's
Drink responsibly,
cool.
kids.
That's a new topic that we can get heated about.
Yeah, cool when Decky does it. Hey, I've been thinking of trying New World. I'm finally considering trying this.
Oh,
fucking
see, we
game.
are-
Give me a break, Z-Chum.
We are all in it, Z-Chum.
Z-Chum,
gonna-
listen,
Even I'm
you
playing.
better,
I'm
you better
finally
join the
gonna play.
Mallrats right now.
I was thinking not tomorrow because I got a thing I got to do tomorrow. I think, but I think maybe the day after that I'm gonna stream New World. I have never been into MMOs, but I'm quickly discovering that maybe I'm into games that I didn't think I was into in the past. Okay.
Z-Chum, I'll play with you. I'm still low level. I've been harvesting
Have you
trees.
made it through the queue?
Me?
The queue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a queue
No.
to play the
I've
game.
been playing. No. I've been playing. I think I'm level 14, but I'm gonna say
Oh
that
shit.
I'm gonna say that like 11 of those levels my girlfriend.
Is this
did.
like
Is and
this
I've
like
chopped a lot of
Rust?
trees.
like
Let's just
waiting
say
in
I've
a
chopped
queue
lot of
type
trees.
deal?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
queue.
There's a queue.
There's
Wait,
a
is it
fat
like-
queue.
by
I
all
waited,
means,
I
absolutely,
waited in
Z-Chum,
an
please.
hour queue on stream today.
Yeah.
I waited an entire hour
So,
to get it.
so today before I had meetings, I hopped on thinking I was gonna join the queue. There was no queue. I jumped right in, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you
"What
get in
the
early, baby.
fuck?"
There's no queue.
And then I had to leave to do meetings, right? And there's no way I can just like check every 20 minutes because I have to actually be a professional. So I go through 3 meetings and it kicks me out. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm done my meetings. And then I joined and I had a fucking like 2-hour queue. And I'm
Wait,
like,
so joining a
Jesus
queue
Christ.
implies that there's like specific servers then?
There is specific
Yeah.
servers, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
you
so
have to
if you
join
like
our server.
them
It's
up.
called Ass Town.
Join Asstown.
asked like
What's it called?
ASSTOWN.
No,
As it land.
Yeah, it's Aslan.
As in the like that.
Oh, Assland. Yeah, that's it.
Asstown.
It's
Aslan.
AZLAND or something like that.
Okay, because when you say Asstown and Assland, I was like, okay, these must be like server-hosted or player-hosted servers, which would imply
No.
that if a player like takes their server offline, you just wasted like months
No.
of your life grinding on
It-
this
it's-
server, and now
No,
it's
it's-
gone.
It's all from the game.
It's
They
all from
have-
base ups.
They've doubled
Okay.
the servers since launch day. This is day 3, and they
Um,
doubled the amount of servers that they had on launch day, which is huge.
yeah, Amazon's
tell
gotta
ya.
have
Well, it's on
massive
AWS.
access to host- Yeah,
Like, what the
yeah.
fuck do you expect? Yeah.
This
But-
game is fat as a house. It is so cool.
It
Fucking
really
love
is.
it.
All right, so
I'm
if
so
you like,
in.
if you like grind on a server like crazy, can you like swap servers and carry that progression?
Not right now, but eventually. I think that they opened up a lot of servers, and they're going to condense them down eventually, where you can swap.
So you have to like
servers.
convince all your friends to play on Assland if you want to.
Yes, exactly. And
exactly,
they need
and
to
there's-
join Hot Topic or Spencer's Gifts.
Well, first you have
somebody-
to join the Covenant.
Hot Topic
Not the
and
Covenant,
Spencer's
the
Gift.
Syndicate.
Right, but the servers are 2,000 max
That's
right
our
now.
guild's names.
You guys
Hot Topic
naming
and
your
Spencer's
guilds
Gifts.
after like the hottest mall stores of 2005.
2,000 mall stores.
Next one's gonna be Zoomies.
Oh, Zoom-
I want Build-A-Bear.
Zoomies, my lord of Zoomies.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
the
That's
game.
hot.
Okay, let's talk about it because
You
this
guys
is the first
don't-
day I didn't stream 16 hours of it.
How
You
much
guys
time
don't
do we
wear
have?
like famous footwear, shoes, and like Zoomies stickers on your swords. Like,
Hell yeah.
It's honestly really good though because like I played classic WoW all the way through Lich King, and I played WildStar, Terra, Knights of the Old Republic. I played so many of those games. I haven't done some of the more recent ESO. I haven't done Black Desert, But recently, pretty much if there's MMOs, you have those. A lot of them are, Eastern Asian MMOs. And that's fine. But it's a little bit different aesthetic in a lot of ways.
Right,
And this one is very much westernized. It's close to World of Warcraft in a lot of ways.
The Eastern Asian aesthetic is what like always turns me off from a lot of the MMOs, is that it's got that like anime look to it almost, and I'm like, I'm not interested in this.
And this one is, I'm glad about it because like MMOs have not been super popular for a while. And this one isn't trying to do anything crazy new. It's not trying to like be like, oh, hey, dude, check out, we revolutionized MMOs. It's not. It's like, we made a new MMO that's pretty much like what you remember. And that's all I want.
Yeah, there's more survival stuff, but yeah.
It does some stuff different, but it's not anything insanely different that's trying to like break the mold.
Right. The cool thing that I like is the farming and then making your own gear rather than
the
just
crafting
killing.
is extensive.
Rather than killing 50 mobs and just getting all the gear you need type of deal. Or running a dungeon to get. Have to get. Like,
well, you can do that too.
You can, but I like the
option.
crafting. The crafting's way better.
But it's just genuinely fun. And like, I don't know the longevity of it. A lot of people are like, well, is it going to last like 5 years like World of Warcraft? And I'm like, no.
Who cares? Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't care if it lasts a month. I don't care if it lasts, a year. But like,
I'm having
shit's
fun
fun
right
as shit to
now.
get in there and grind it out with your boys.
Right now, when it's red hot, get in there.
That's the time you want to be in it.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have problems unless they add a shit ton in like 6 months. But for 6 months, fucking play the shit out of
That's
it.
the thing. That's what I keep telling you. I'm just like, don't think about how long it's going to last. Just enjoy it while it's out now.
Yeah.
Because it's a blast. I love MMOs, man. It's so good. The grind and chopping down trees, mining rocks, killing mobs, running dungeons with the boys. It's a blast. And then every day you log on, and I'm always all like, hey, guys. And everybody in the clan's all like, oh, hey, dude. And I'm just like, I belong.
The social aspect to it is amazing. Like it's been fun. Just the past couple of days, like we've been running the first dungeon and stuff. And I've been running it with like people from chat, like people that I've been talking to through those little colored names in chat, like the orange, like Goombaka, or like, whoever it is.
Goombaka getting a huge shout out today.
Goombaka, hello.
Yeah, me and Girls Do Poop spent an entire fucking day together. Like, just he was like my bodyguard for the day. Just like, he had this big ass hammer. He was just dropping it on everybody's head who came near us. It was fucking sick. And honestly, it was so fun. Just like getting to play a game with your viewers, with your community is like, that's a very unique MMO kind of experience. And like starting this company and everything, even though it's like named really like after dumb mall shit, it's like dumb mall stores. It has been really great so far. Zeechum, you need to get in on this.
For a long time, I've been so stuck in my ways about like what games I like, and then Aqua was like, play Age of Empires, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it, and I got so fucking hooked, man. And that caused me to like reevaluate like what kind of games I like. And then King sent me that PS5, and everyone was like, play The Last of Us. I played the shit out of The Last of Us. That game was fucking awesome.
Did you finish it?
Yes, dude. That game was so
Last of Us
good.
It's amazing.
That game
Yeah.
fucked me up. It was so good. And then I played the second one. I was like, that was fucking
when
sick.
did you do all this?
This week.
When he's reading all these books and building all these projects and fixing cars.
I swear, I feel like Zeechum has more time in his day than like other people.
I
do.
think Zeechum just spends his time like in good ways. Like,
No, let's be fair. I didn't stream for the last 5 days. Okay.
Oh, that could be too, yeah.
I was really worked up about the Spinal Tap thing, and I was like really in my head, and I just didn't want to be on stream, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play this PlayStation. I'm gonna play these fucking games that everybody says I should. I just had no interest in these like third-person games and like narrative games, and I always thought I just didn't like MMOs. I was like, I don't like MMOs. But then I think like, when was the last time I played an MMO? Oh, 2004. Maybe I do like MMOs. I don't know. So I'm gonna try it.
I think you might like New World. for one reason, really. The PvP is red hot.
It is
Holy
pretty dope.
shit, it's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
and
good.
it has a good feel, like a shooter feel to it, especially when you fight with like muskets or bows.
Yeah.
Like it has a good shoot the guy once or
Muskets.
twice and then swap to your-
Listen. I got into
melee.
a fight, and this guy, like, he was losing the up close and personal battle, and he started running. He started running away. He got real far too. I missed a few times, but that's fine. He got real far, and I saw him. I whipped out my musket,
and he shooter board and heavened him.
and he was running away. He was so far, and I cracked him one, and he went down. And man, ever since that happened, I've been dialed into that game. Oof, God.
Don't get confused. This is like a 1 out of 100 experience because 90% of the time Aqua's like, "There's 18 yellow guys on me. Help!"
Yeah. Well, whatever.
The Inglorious Bastards Christoph Waltz, where he's like aiming the Luger across
Yeah,
the
it
field
was
at the
basically
girl.
that. Yeah.
Dude, the best thing that I did when I joined today, I joined and I read chat, and chat just said, "I heard Aqua FPS is a 1K Andy." That's the first thing I read in
What's
fucking
a
global
1K
chat.
Andy?
Means you have 1,000 viewers on Twitch. Like that's
Yeah,
all you
apparently people are like,
Which is
some
like-
people have mentioned that they're
which-
like talking about me in the global chat in the server.
get. Which, first off, how's that an insult? Like,
Oh wait, are you saying like other streamers who are like bigger than Aqua would say,
no, just random viewers were saying that. Like random people in the chat
are
were
they
just like
saying
said
it
it, and I was
like an insult?
yeah, and I was like,
as in,
1,000
like, oh,
that's really
our-
fucking good. What do you?
Yeah, as in like
you
our
talking
favorite
about?
streamers get like 7,000 to 10,000 viewers. Like, Aqua's a 1K Andy.
I swear to God, I feel like viewers care more about view count than the streamers do.
Exactly.
That is absolutely true.
No, if streamers can live their life and they're happy, don't fucking care about view count. Like,
I am an Aqua
let your
stan,
manager
okay?
do that.
If
right?
anybody dares say they get more viewers than my favorite streamer, Aqua,
Yeah.
I will defend to my last
Are you sure?
breath.
Maybe it wasn't an insult. Maybe they thought it was cool.
No, I think it was an insult the way they were saying it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I think the rest of the message is like, Andy's a fucking loser and I hate him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be taken two ways. Maybe he's
It's a
complimenting.
1K Andy with bad body odor.
Yeah. I heard his dad is cooler than him.
and weird hair growth patterns. Fucking weirdo.
But there is something you need to know as far as New World. Like I had said, they've opened up double the servers that they had at launch. On Assland, where we do reside, there is about a 1,500 person queue in the afternoon and evenings, which
Yeah,
is
so-
3 to 4 hours of wait time.
You might want to
So
log
yeah,
on.
you
want to
play in the mornings.
Yeah.
There's no queue at all. I get on every morning, and I've never sat in a queue. People always talk about it, and I personally think they're lying.
I used
I-
to,
No,
I
it's
think-
there. I waited in it for an hour today.
I think it's when people
on
get off
stream.
work. I think it's when
Yeah,
people
it,
get
like
off
it
work.
slowly progresses from like when kids get off school,
Yeah.
all through the time zones to when adults get off work, and it just gets worse and worse and worse, and then it
Is this free to
relieves
play?
itself.
No,
What?
it's $30, $40, something like that.
Which is still good for an MMO. Like
Which-
World of
it's-
Warcraft charged $15 a
Yeah,
month.
most of them are monthly
Yeah,
subscriptions.
no,
but
that's
that
what I
was
was
like the
gonna
old
say.
model.
I was
I'm
gonna say
surprised.
this is
$40
amazing.
is cheap as shit.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Amazon didn't come in and hit it with the
They're going
weekly
to.
sub.
I hate to tell you, but they're going to. They're going
Really?
to implement lots of microtransactions throughout the years, which they
Oh,
have
yeah.
to, honestly.
Yeah,
Because if
you
you think
gotta.
about it, if you have an MMO and you're not continually making new money off like the people playing, you
Yeah,
have
there's not a monthly subscription. They gotta sell it. In every
they
other
have
way.
to do something. Cosmetics is what I'm hoping.
Damn, I
They
wonder
might
what
eventually
kind of
do
like. I wonder
My
what
guess
kind of
is carriage.
supercomputer AI algorithm fucking deciphering that they had to do to come up with like what amount of like levels players are gonna gain and what amount of time and what amount of content they have to provide for these like players as they get higher levels.
What's the level
Especially-
cap? 60?
Honestly, it's too
Yeah.
quick right now. It's way too quick right now.
It's way too quick, and that's why, like I was talking about, I don't think the longevity is there.
What level are
Longevity's
you
not
guys?
there unless they add stuff.
I'm 23.
30, 29.
Yeah,
I
29.
can say that because I'm actually
I don't know,
logged
is
in
it
right
like-
now because I don't want to log out and go into queue. I have a macro keeping me running into a wall.
You know how Tarkov, like the grind from level 70 to level 71 is the same amount of XP as from level 1 to 70?
Yeah.
Is it like on a curve like that with leveling though?
It's
Yeah,
it's on a curve, but it's not going to be anywhere close to Tarkov when it comes to.
I just mean if the
later
level
levels.
cap's 60 and you get to level 59 and now you got to like redo level 1 to 59 to get from 59 to 60.
I don't know if it's that
It's
much.
not
but
that bad.
I don't
No.
think it's that bad, but even that wouldn't be that like as much as Tarkov. Tarkov's is,
Fucking
5,
dumb,
6
yeah.
months. I think people are gonna hit max level in 2-3 weeks, like in.
Oh yeah, no,
In
no,
New
no.
World?
Like a lot of people are like in
Maybe they'll
level
go the route of
30
like
already.
wipes. Like
been
wipe
3
the world
days.
every year.
Oh
They
God.
they can't. They can't. It's an MMO. But what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to just give end game, even like the level could be 60, but then they're gonna have to do gear upgrades every 3 months. They're gonna have to do new dungeon every 6, something like that.
I'm interested to see what they do because I feel like they have to know that people are gonna reach max level that fast,
Yeah, they're going. to.
and
They don't have
and
to
they wanna
add more
retain,
levels.
Players.
Yeah.
The levels they don't have to add, but they have to add new content. And what I'm thinking is
Yeah.
before Christmas, they'll add like a new PvP ranked arena or PvP.
Yeah, that would be good,
big
dude.
thing.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna have to do.
Ooh.
They're gonna have
Wait.
to do something for Christmas to get more sales. They'll do something.
If they scale everything right, they can make it so that like you get to 60, you have your 60 gear, you go to the first like end game raid, whatever. And from the gear that you get from that raid supplies you with enough power to go to the next one. Like that type of thing. If
they'll just keep
organize
swapping
that right.
raids and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, they probably will do something like that for Christmas. For November, Black Friday, they'll probably announce it. Something like that. That way they can get
The
their more
game
sales.
is genuinely fun if you like MMOs.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. If you're not an MMO guy, I'm not trying to talk people into it. But if you
Yeah.
if you
I
enjoyed
have the
World of
same
Warcraft,
opinion.
if you enjoyed MMOs, definitely worth a shot.
Yeah.
I've been
a lot
I'm
of people
loving
come
it.
in are like and are like, is this worth it? And I say like, do you like MMOs? And they're like, well, if you think about it, like Tarkov is a fucking MMO. It's an instanced
is.
MMO. Absolutely.
It is a fucking
It's got
MMO, yeah.
skills, it's got gear, items, like it is
Yeah.
an MMO, but people don't realize that.
It's got the fucking
It's just-
stupid ass level grind that you hate doing.
It's an MMO like camouflaged in a shooty
It's a
game.
miserable version of MMO.
Yeah, but like people don't realize that. Like if the things they like about Tarkov are MMO aspects. Like they like it because it's like an MMO. And like people just don't are so set in their ways like Zeechum. They don't realize that they would
Yeah,
actually enjoy a game like that.
I
But that
think
being
a
said, I'm
problem
not
is-
like shoving it down anyone's throat, but
I think that you're right. The problem is a lot of people are set in their ways and they don't think they'd enjoy it. And because of that, you end up like shutting yourself off to this world of like really great experiences that I'm starting to realize I did for a long time. Like if it wasn't a first person shooter, I was just like, I'm not playing this shit. I'm not interested.
yeah.
So
I like all types of
long.
games. I'm
Yeah,
realizing.
no,
long.
I
I've
agree.
gone-
I hated World of Warcraft and all MMOs really until I played Arcage. Back when it was an alpha, and the coolest thing ever was you had to make these little pack missions where you put up all your goodies into a backpack and you carry it across the world through the like enemy territory, and people would gank you and you'd die, and you'd lose everything you put into your backpack. And I was like, this is like Rust, where I lose everything, and I need to play it more. And that's when I started liking MMOs.
I do like losing everything.
I
like
think that
that Rust
New World
DayZ
needs something like that.
feel where you lose everything if you die type feel.
Two things I pray that the New World does, and that is, one is public transport. Just a little carriage that goes
I
like
agree with
twice the
that.
speed that
Yeah.
you go in between towns. And two is I hope they do like that pack mission where you can put all of your supplies or a good amount of your supplies into a backpack, and if you die, the backpack sits on the ground and anyone can pick it up and run with it.
They currently have like there's PvP missions for your faction that you can do if you die. you have to have PvP on to do them, and if you die, you just fail all the missions.
but that's like
They
yeah,
need
that's
a
like
lot more consequence.
That's like a
I agree.
halfway. They
Yeah.
need a
Because
like,
right now you can choose to
I
be
agree.
PvP'd or not PvP'd. I wish it was all PvP.
I agree.
Well-
That should be server mandated, like in WoW. Like if you're on a
I'm
PvP or
I'm good with
PvP
non
server.
PvP, but I do need stuff reasons people have to put PvP on, and I need like good consequences for when you die. Like you drop like if you have 1,000 or whatever 2,000 wood on you, and you're like putting your backpack and walking to the next town or whatever, and then you die. You just lose all that resource. It's just the guy can just pick it up and walk with it.
That'd
and then
be
you can
nice.
almost
I
have
like that.
if you have like a huge backpack, you could almost have like a clan fight out in the middle of nowhere, fighting over one backpack, and just keep dying and pushing it.
Are there
till you
like
can get to
areas
safety.
you can only access if you have PvP on? No?
Yeah,
so.
that
I
would
think
be
so,
cool.
no.
Actually, like
That-
supply
that would be
missions.
cool.
That's like
That too.
RuneScape, you know, like going out in the wilderness. Like you can, as soon as you
Yeah.
get out there, PvP's
It's
on.
casual
you know?
in a lot of ways, and I wish they definitely took
Yeah.
a little bit more hardcore.
That-
I agree.
That could be what they add. If they added something
yeah,
like Christmas
maybe
time,
they will, but right now I think
Yeah.
they're definitely just
Yeah,
going for mass
like
appeal.
faction resource runs, like
Yep.
you know, like that where you lose all the stuff and like
You
the
can
other
only get the
faction can
resources
get it. That
if
would
you
be
have
cool.
PvP on.
yeah,
Yeah.
go to a full PvP zone that has the best stuff. You go farm it, and then you've got to get back before you die.
Well,
I
there
mean,
is
the best way right now to fuck somebody over is because when you kill something, it doesn't claim it. Like the body's not claimed. If that guy kills some lynx, you just go up there and you skin it before he does.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he just sits there staring at you as you cut up his cat and you're getting its skin. And he's like, "That's my skin." And you're like, "No, it's not, bitch. I'm walking away with it." And he
Nothing
gets
he can
so
do about
fucking
it.
mad. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, he killed the cat. He should have dibs on it, but I just clicked it first. That
Oh,
is the
Decky
goddamn
just-
best feature in the
then
game, but
it's
it's also like,
sitting
why would
and
they let you
waiting.
steal the skins?
the ninja looting is insane.
something that I watched Omid do, which by the way, Omid's never played an MMO and he's playing. Omid and get this, Exfil camper are hanging out outside people's exfiltrations and waiting till they go a little bit too far, and they're like crawling in the bushes, you know, and then they're like, "Oh, you're too far from your base." They pop out and they kill the one guy and then run. Like it's such
Nice.
an asshole move,
This is
but it's so
typical.
funny. It's exactly what I expect from that group. Like Exfil, Omid, and Poob, and all the Palm Beach.
Very
or whatever.
nice.
Yeah, it's all them. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
just a
It's
little
actually the funnest
firing
part.
squad just
Yeah.
hiding in the bushes.
Very nice.
Honestly, if everybody shoots a dude with a musket, like 3 people all shoot someone with a musket, they
He's
just
dead,
die.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, so Wellen inadvertently is giving us something to talk about for this episode.
Is it about
Nice.
Twitch?
Hi,
He
Wellen.
messaged me saying, "Have you heard about this Twitch boosting?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I've
just
heard,
talking to
yeah.
him about this on stream.
It's one of the dumbest things I've seen
I
in a
was
while.
I was gonna bring this up too. This is my
Yeah.
next
I saw a
topic.
headline about it, but yeah, I don't know any details.
Yeah.
I was about to talk about it on the members, and I stopped myself
'Cause I'll
it
pay.
is-
No, don't. You will not pay. Dude, it's so bad. You are literally handing money to Twitch to do nothing. To do fuck all with you.
No, so yeah. Before we get into this,
Because you can never
other
compete.
platforms do this, but not make your viewers do it. Instead, you can pay
Right.
for it.
Right.
But the other thing is, before we talk about how bad Mixer was, Mixer had this in, but didn't make anyone pay. It was just an algorithm that the more money you generated / the more followers,
The higher it
you'd
would
go
put
up,
you.
the higher it would put you.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
I
'cause
mean,
you're
that's how it
making
is
them money.
on normally too on Twitch,
no,
isn't it?
no, it's not.
Just view
Twitch-
count.
Twitch's algorithm is help the big boys. We don't give that much about anyone else.
It's so fucking dumb. It's such a bad idea. It was literally a horrible move by Twitch.
It was the worst
But
thing. Yeah.
It's gonna make them a fuckload of money, dude.
They're gonna
'Cause
make
people-
Well,
so
what is
much
the
money.
details? Because I don't know.
Okay, it's
I just read
it's
a headline.
So it's a boost system that you can pay. It's 99 cents for 1,000 boosts, or $5
1,000 boosts?
$4.99 for like 6,000 or 8,000 boosts.
Does it boost a
oh,
viewer?
sorry. Recommendations. So on the side of your Twitch it says recommended channels, and Twitch will recommend you channels based it's supposed to be, you would assume it's based on your watch history. Twitch is now implying that you as a viewer, when you're watching your favorite streamer, you'll see this new panel that says like boost this stream. I can pay $1 and recommend this to 1,000 people. So the viewer clicks it, pays Twitch $1, and Twitch will now put it in someone's recommended slot. It does fuck all. It's going to be completely abused by like the first way I see this being abused is by you're doing a sponsored stream, and the people who are doing the sponsor stream for you, they're gonna go, okay, so we're paying this guy to play our game. We're also gonna go ahead and put another $1,000 into boosting this, so everybody has to see this fucking stream. Nobody on the bottom succeeds from this, but it makes you believe that like you're watching your favorite low viewer streamer, and you can, I could give a couple bucks to Twitch and boost my favorite streamer. It's a drop in the fucking bucket compared to the amount that these like big guys with big sponsorships are going to be like abusing this system.
So viewers pay.
Viewers pay, not you. Viewers.
Holy shit.
No, it's fucked. So
you get
so
nothing,
before
and you get nothing from it.
And you get nothing.
And it doesn't actually generate any views for smaller streamers at all. It doesn't actually generate any traffic.
So it's probably just taking away like subs for the channel.
This is what.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's gonna. So before I get into it, again, Devin Nash is someone that I respect. I think a lot of people know him in the industry. He's a great person to look at. He's already done a video on this. He's already tweeted about this. He's way more knowledgeable than we are, but we're just going to talk about it anyways. But Devin Nash, if you really want to know about this.
It's kind of like us with every topic.
Yeah. Go see. Like, I know a little bit about this because, that's the industry I work in, but Devin Nash is way more knowledgeable. Yeah, it's stupid because, think about these small streamers that think they're benefiting from having their subs pay them.
And
if you have someone who, like, if I was a small streamer with maybe 50 concurrent viewers, and I really needed the $2,000, $3,000 that I'm making, instead of making that $3,000, maybe one of my donators is now going to donate $500 that he usually gives to me to this. And you might not get anything from it, but you just lost $500. And now you can't pay rent, but you got shown on the side of a fucking channel, but you're competing against someone who
clicks on.
Right, but you're also competing against someone who put $10,000 into it, maybe, or $1,000.
Or someone whose advertiser was
exactly.
like, fuck
yeah.
it, I got my whole bankroll to dump into
You guys
this.
are so wrong, man.
Or
Twitch
the
would
big-
never do anybody wrong.
Or
Twitch
the
is on
big
our
streamers
side.
that
They
already
want
like
the little guys to succeed.
No, it's gonna be all the big streamers just fucking battling each other in your fucking recommended bar.
Well,
that's all it is.
Big streamers already do this, and it's because of tax write-offs and other things, where they will advertise in their title, I gift subs per whatever, right? So it's a big, I gift subs. So they lose, whatever amount of money, and you think, oh my God, they're gifting random subs if they whatever. But A, they write that off, and B, they get half of that back.
Half of
Actually,
it back.
more than half
they
of
get
that.
More. Yeah.
More than half, because they have a better cut than most people. So it's like a weird thing to think about with that. That's sort of them incentivizing it. And then it gets really bad when you think about the viewers having to pay for your advertising. Like, I get that it's like a kind of cool thing to advertise your own thing and then see. But to have viewers do it just feels so like scummy. Like these small streamers, especially, who think that could help. Like, they have to say to their viewers, hey, go pay for me to be advertised as well as gift me a sub every month. It's like, what?
I really don't like this.
A lot of smaller, a lot of people Decky size and my size are going to notice, I'm pretty confident we're going to notice a bit of a drop in our Twitch monthly revenue.
If people use it. If people use it, I think you're going to lose it. Yeah.
If people use it the way that Twitch is trying to make them use it, where they blast your screen with it, and they're like, boost your favorite streamer, boost your favorite streamer.
Yeah, and Lol Renee, who's a OG streamer and YouTuber, she said this, and I agree with her. How are they going to hold Amazon accountable for this? Like, are they going to send a report?
Right.
Are they going to send a report to the streamer? Are they going to send a report to the person paying for it? Like, how are you going to be able to see that? Because AdSense is a good way of thinking about it. There is YouTubers in the past that used to advertise, and they still do, advertise their own YouTube videos. Like, there's been a lot of people that did this.
And you get the metrics through AdSense.
And it worked well because they paid AdSense, and they get to see exactly what happens through the metrics. They get to see the clicks. They get to see how many views it actually generates. They get to see all information from it. Is Twitch doing the same thing? And how are we going to hold them accountable if they don't?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel so weird about
It's
the
a
whole
bad move,
situation.
man. It's a stingy fucking money grab.
Is it live
fucking
or is it
move.
just one of their
It's
weird
live.
betas that they test?
No, it's
Well,
live.
it's. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's rolled out for some people, not all yet.
but
like
it's
Twitch
live.
does a lot of these things. They did their own. They had one 6 months ago about their. It's like a Twitch celebration or some shit, and
Dude,
it was just like another form of donations.
Oh,
It
I hate
won't
that. That was
It
But like
won't
they
matter.
haven't rolled out with it
What
yet.
what happens is I don't want to talk too much for Twitch, but it seems like they just they have a bunch of different teams, obviously, because it's a huge company, and one team comes up with an idea, and it goes through the boards and blah blah blah, and they integrate it, they code it all out, and they just say, what's going to happen if we do this? Let's test it on a few channels. And so far, they've all been pretty fucking bad. And they wait until people are outraged. And then they put out an apology like, oh, we're so sorry it didn't work. It wasn't what we intended. And then you fucking read their apology and you're like, this is the most BS, like, trying to be woke but not woke comment ever.
We
just
want
get
to
pissed.
make sure we're really inclusive to everybody's thoughts and ideas. And it's like, no, you want a massive fucking stack of money for this quarter.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
At least just say that. At least just say we're trying to up our revenue. Like, we're
we've
trying
come
to
up
milk
with
you for all you have.
a great new way of getting ourselves more money that we'd like to try out on you guys.
It's like buying a sub, except they get 100%.
Yeah. No, that's what it is.
That's
It's
what it
If
is.
it's not already bad enough
it's-
with gifted
you-
subs.
You
Yeah.
are buying a advertisement
You're
that
paying
we cannot
Twitch
we cannot
directly.
really
The
Quantify.
streamer gets nothing.
you're
Yeah.
paying Twitch directly to advertise a product that we can't even verify if it's getting us more views.
And
That's
the
just-
streamer can't even be like, stop, don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
please stop
You
doing that, because you don't get an
Yeah.
alert. You don't get notified somebody just spent like
Watch
if
them.
somebody's
Watch
spending
them
their
make it. Yeah.
if somebody spends their they don't want to alert the streamer to it, because then the streamer can be like, stop, don't do that again.
Send that
Stop
to me
doing
on
that.
PayPal.
Twitch
And
is gonna make it so that is the first thing people see
Like,
to
yeah,
support
they
the
will.
streamer
And
instead of
please don't,
subs
like,
or bits
stop
or whatever.
giving your $4.99 directly to Twitch for something that won't help your favorite streamer.
and
Just give your streamer you're probably helping them more by just giving them the $4.99.
yeah, no, if I'm gonna also be honest with every viewer here, if you have especially affiliates, if you know an affiliate, don't gift subs. I know people love gift subs because it like builds more community.
Yeah, but
you lose so much money if you think about it. If you just get, like, especially if you're going to give a large amount. If you give 5 subs, great. Like, that helps the community, gives some hype. But if you're going to give 100 subs,
yeah,
just give the money because it helps the streamers.
if you want to help your favorite streamer in the world,
Yeah.
just fucking donate to them so they can buy a new microphone, so they can
right.
so they can get a Go XLR, whatever the
Like,
fuck. Decky,
losing-
like
losing 3% to 4% rather than losing 50%, that's a big
Yeah.
difference. It's not even close. If it was close, I'd understand. Like, if it was a 10% difference even, it'd be like, okay,
God,
yeah.
we're all gonna wake up to banned Twitch accounts
Yeah,
tomorrow.
saying this, we love
And I was
Aqua's been
making
talking
fun
too
of-
much shit on Bezos.
Dude, I called him a little weird bald goblin or something.
Actually-
I'm good. It's
Aqua's
not
Alexa has been listening to all of this.
no.
Every time Jeff and Bezos are mentioned in the same sentence, it clips it. It sends it
I'm-
right to his phone, dude.
I'm
right
going to I'm going to shut up after this, but one more thing before I cool down. If you look at Twitch's fucking tweets and shit, and then you look at the head of YouTube Gaming, I don't remember his name on Twitter, the guy that's attached to YouTube Gaming, the CEO of the gaming division itself, not the CEO of YouTube, because fuck,
Not Susan.
right, not Susan, but I think his name is Ryan Witz or something. Anyways, he actually helps all the gamers. He like actually talks about it, talks about the streaming platform, talks about how they screw up on some things and they're looking to correct it. Talks about how they have a long way to go, but he talks about like the good things coming. why can't fucking Twitch at least do that? Admit when they're wrong. Talk about the new things they're coming
No,
about.
absolutely
like, fucking
not.
A. And like he's like so open about like, yeah, we're not perfect, but we're trying. And like he jokes with
I
the people,
respect
especially
that.
the big people.
Yeah.
Like I respect his Twitter. I don't
respect
shit
when,
that Twitch
when
says.
companies truly own up to their shit. Whereas with
I
Twitch,
don't.
it's like
right.
It's
And
like,
it's his
"Oh,
Twitter.
we-
It's
we
not like.
noticed somebody.
still.
Some of you didn't like this change we made. You know, we really did it to be inclusive and woke and and politically correct. And it's like, no, you didn't. You fucking money hungry little goblins. We know exactly what you were doing. You wanted some fucking money. Jeff wants to go to space. He's riding your guys. He's riding you guys to get him to the fucking
Daddy
moon.
Bezos.
I'm glad to think that I paid for 0.00000. Well, okay, let me continue with the zeros for about 10 minutes.
You paid
A
for
1% of that
drop.
rocket.
A drop
Dude.
of rocket fuel.
Wait, didn't he make it back
That
in 2
left
days?
testicle on that penis rocket, I helped pay for. All right?
Goddamn right. Like
That's right.
Like part of that atom. I
Yeah.
was there.
That
Our
ride.
streams contributed to that, to his cowboy hat trip to space. We funded that. How does that feel?
Feels great.
Feels
no,
good.
no. You funded that.
We went to space.
The viewer, thank you for
Oh,
funding
yeah.
this.
True.
Yeah. And then they pretty much immediately said, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna start selling space travel eventually."
That's been one of my favorite things with that is like seeing all these this is a totally different subject, but seeing all the different space companies slowly start advertising for like just like commercial space trips
Yeah.
is like
Pretty
I
cool.
think it's dope, but it's
Yeah.
also just like bizarre.
I
Yep.
think it's funny because we'll, like I'll never be able to afford that,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
and yet we paid for it with their little Amazon, But the funny part is he made that back in 2 days, like less than 48 hours. He made all the money that it cost of that rocket. So I think he's okay.
why am I the only one drinking?
I'm drinking.
Okay, Kings, thank you.
I
Aqua,
finished-
you haven't
I
sipped that
finished
beer in
all
a
of
I
mine.
long
finished it.
time.
It's empty.
Instead, you're sitting over there looking like you're dying.
I
You
am
look like
dying. I'm dying.
Z-Chum sleepy.
I finished my emergency, and now my tummy doesn't hurt as much. I might even eat dinner soon.
Eat dinner. It's fucking 1 a.m. almost.
I'm
Hey,
starving.
You
I
guys
ate
wanted
6
to
little
film
pastor
it
tacos
like
and I'm hungry.
dinner time, okay?
That is a great time to eat. Like I'm telling you, like midnight meal is amazing.
Do you guys eat on stream a lot? I hate
I
eating
do.
on stream, sort of.
I don't stream much, but I did have a date night the other day where the camera was just on me and we ate a meal together, and chat was quite nice to
That's nice.
to me. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
used to
it's
hate
it's
it.
it's nice, but a lot of people get weird about it.
I used
That's
to hate
all.
it.
Well, I
'cause
get
it
weird
felt
about it because
weird.
like I am very sensitive to people chewing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
talked about it before. Like if I ever go to jail, it's going to be because I murdered somebody for smacking too much.
Well,
And like yet I'll eat on stream, and so
I
like
eat on stream
I get
all the
weird about it
time.
because like they can
Yeah.
hear me, and I'm like,
I might put Decky in a different room when he eats for the event.
I do this thing where I like mask. I apply a mask filter to my camera, so I look like a locked character, and then I'll just mute while I'm chewing, and I just look like a locked character eating, and that's how I'll eat.
it's a lot of work.
I just
No,
eat.
I just click mask, and then I don't have to do anything else, and then I just eat, and I can mute, talk, because no one wants to hear like.
Okay,
So I'll
can I
yeah.
warn you
I'll
guys
chew and eat,
something?
and then
Warn you
unmute
of
and talk.
something?
What?
Do not eat a kind bar on stream ever.
What
Why?
is it with you and fucking kind
The
bars, man?
the little nuts, you have to chew them very well.
Yeah,
And when
nuts
you're
are one of the worst
talking,
things to listen
you
to
get-
somebody eat.
The nuts get stuck in your throat.
They get
Wait,
wet.
Aqua and,
Which, by the way,
and
Aqua does
fucking
have a
Kind
Go
bars.
XLR.
Yeah, so.
Aqua has a Go XLR, so he has a mute button, like right
Yeah.
there.
No, people want to hear that smacking.
But
I'm
I'm
not gonna
warning
take
you.
that away.
Nice.
No, I just almost like choke every time, like because I'll be chewing my kind bar and then I'll go to talk to chat or something, and the nuts will get in my throat.
What was that? Huh?
Well, clip that out of context, please. Everyone.
The nuts. Got him.
And now we have a title for this.
Aqua has this strange addiction to kind bars. He's always talking about these fucking.
Dude, he is always talking about kind bars. That is
Eat them all the
100%
time.
true.
They're good. They're
I still
good
have
breakfast.
no idea what the fuck a kind bar is. And Aqua,
It's nuts.
They're
Every
like a
time we
healthy
talk-
nut bar. Yeah, healthy nut bar.
stuck in your throat nut bar.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna eat them, but all right. I ate a
All right.
Pop-Tart for breakfast today. I just remembered. I haven't had one in a long time. It's pretty fucking
What
cool.
flavor?
Strawberry.
Classic.
Can't do.
You
I
know-
can't do Pop Tarts. There's that goo in the middle.
I was never
I like
a
the goo.
strawberry guy either, and lately I've been like something about strawberries.
Strawberry flavors I fuck with. Strawberries not so much.
It's because Z-Chum smoked.
Maybe
Changed his
I don't
taste
know.
bud.
Wait,
dude, I
did
had
you
this
smoke, Z-Chum? Were you a smoker?
tonight? Oh, like cigarettes?
Oh, like weed.
No,
yeah,
we were
cigarettes.
talking about weed.
Oh, okay.
I smoked for like maybe 4 months my first year of college. Maybe 4
Yeah.
months. And
Any
then
of you guys
stopped.
smoke cigarettes?
Never. Not
Like
even
how
one.
often did you smoke? Like when drinking or
When I
like
smoked?
just like yeah.
It was like a work break thing. Everybody would go out to smoke, and I just go with them. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
That's how
I
it
mean-
starts with a lot of people.
and then if
That's what I always
like,
say is like, smoking gives you like an extra break at your job.
Yeah,
If you're
Yeah.
like working a normal person
Especially
job,
when you're-
like you
it's a
get a
social
regular
thing.
break, but if you smoke, you get an extra break.
your boss
I would
is
just
out there
tell him I'm
too.
smoking.
He's out there smoking, so like, you could get
Yeah.
out there too if you smoke. He's not gonna care.
It's like a
That's-
social thing too. People like
Yeah.
make friends that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking is very cool. Very, very cool.
God.
But let me tell you
No, it's
something.
not.
It's so unhealthy that it's just not worth it.
I don't think it's
No,
cool
it's-
anymore.
It's not even
It's
cool,
cool.
anymore, dude.
No, I think that when you were 18, yeah, it was cool.
when I see people
I still
smoking,
think it's cool.
When I see peop-
love cigarettes. I love them.
Dude, you're-
I
I love
think
the smell,
I
too.
love the smell of cigarette
No,
smoke. I
I'm
love
no.
smoking
No.
cigarettes.
you
I
guys
love
are
it.
from an
I'm with
older
you that-
generation. It's fucking gross.
I think that cigar smoke is better than cigarette, but I think
Yeah,
that
cigars
smell,
are good. Yeah.
Smell isn't that bad if you're in the air, but I don't like smoking it myself. Like it's
When
I've never
I-
smoked a cigarette, and cigars I don't even really like smoking.
Dude, you guys are from a different generation because everybody my age and younger looks at cigarettes and they just go fucking gross, disgusting.
I think because we were just so used to them.
If I see somebody smoking, I think it's so fucking unattractive and gross. Absolutely disgusting. That being said, I still smoke cigars every now and then. Like
I smoke cigars.
I'll still smoke hoagies. All through college, I smoked cigars. It was like a once a week thing, but it was probably a little too much. I didn't inhale that often with cigars though, because
You're not supposed to at
That's
all.
hard.
yeah,
with cigars.
I don't inhale cigars, but I
every
do it
now
for like
and then though you'd inhale just for
for
a little.
for weddings. Yeah, you smoke
Yeah.
cigars at weddings and stuff like that. But other than that, no.
But I with cigarettes, I was at an age where I knew like I was like 19 and I could buy cigarettes and I knew I could like go out and smoke on break at the game store I worked at if I was smoking. So I smoked because they thought it
What
was
game
cool,
store?
like a local chain type deal. Like a local
I worked at BB
classic,
Games when I was, like, 15.
like a local classic video game store.
TV games.
Dude, I went to because every year I donate to the local game. Well, I don't donate to the local game store. I go to the local game store and buy I wait for a kid to
that's
not
the
be
way
able
do it.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Mom or Dad or whatever, can I buy a PlayStation?" They're like, "No." So I just buy them it. I'll just be like,
And the parents
or
fucking
I'll
hate
buy-
you because they purposely
Right,
didn't
no.
want their kid having
right.
a PS3
Sometimes I do
game.
that, but sometimes what I do is I just buy like Xbox Live cards and stuff like that, and I'll just buy like a year's worth and just say, "Give this to the next person that buys an Xbox." To the people, and I hope they actually do, but they probably don't. But yeah, I usually do that. But those people are fucking the worst. The people that work there, like you can just tell.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm there, like I love games. I'm glad that like it gave me like a career. And those people are like, yeah, welcome to whatever.
Yeah, because they
Making us sell Game Informer, man.
it's the
Yeah.
worst.
You
yeah.
gotta
They're
sell Game Informer all the
fucking-
time.
You know what that reminded
All it
me
is
of?
Game Informer, Game Informer. And I'm like, listen, dude,
that's where they make
this
their
40-year-old
cash,
mom doesn't
dude.
want to buy our kid Game Informer. I'm not going to ask her. And they're like,
That's
you
where
got to
they're
ask her. And
making
I'm like,
money.
no, Marcus, I don't need to ask her to buy Game Informer.
That's how they
Goddamn
make their
Marcus.
cash, dude. Their Game Informer sales.
Yeah.
Those are big money. They cost like 10 cents to fucking print. They sell them for like $8 a month. Huge markup on the Game Informers. Hey, was your kid like a
Is Game
subscription?
Informer still around? Do they have
I'm
an
sure.
actual physical copy?
I'm fucking
Probably.
sure it is, dude. Hell yeah. My
Dude,
buddies used to.
once GME went up, they redid Game Informer.
Game
you know?
Informer
My-
back out.
My buddies used to fucking collect those. They'd have like one of my friends had a stack in his
I
bathroom.
have a ton of them.
Up to the fucking ceiling of Game Informers. He would get every single.
Why?
Because
The collectibles, dude.
your parent ends up fucking signing up for it when you're checking out to buy Halo 2 in
I
2005.
had Game Informer. Yeah.
Game Informer is
I had
still
a ton of
thing.
them.
Still has a physical all right.
How'd we get on
Still
this from
around.
smoking?
I don't know, but
all right, real quick.
Game Informer is Pog.
I just want to
Yeah.
touch on Aqua saying smoking is cool because it is not fucking cool. It's gross. It's disgusting. It fills
It
your
is
lungs.
gross.
If you're a
disgusting.
47-year-old man, maybe.
All I
Listen,
can
listen,
think is
listen,
just
listen.
some like.
You didn't let me finish my point.
Okay, go
It's
ahead.
very, very cool, okay? But
I thought he was gonna backtrack.
listen.
Instead, he doubles down.
relax. Okay,
You
listen.
better say if it's 1960 at the end of this sentence.
No,
That's
no,
the
no, no,
only way
okay.
I'm accepting this.
I love cigarettes and the smell
You're
of
not
smoke
helping.
and everything. Just wait.
The smell of
But-
cigarettes is fantastic.
Let me tell you something. What makes it not cool is how fucking bad for you it is. It is so bad for you that all of that cool factor, because it is very cool, let's not forget this,
That's not.
It's so bad.
it's just
for you.
completely irrelevant because it's so fucking bad. Like, I love smoking cigarettes. I love cigarettes. I love all that shit. I don't let myself do it because it's that fucking bad. It is so bad, it is not worth it. Absolutely not
It's
worth
like
it.
going to the bar with a wad of fiberglass and just eating it. Just eat. It's not
Yeah.
cool. It's not fucking
Not
cool.
cool.
It's fucking gross and disgusting. And I don't want to
It's
be
not cool,
around
but it
you if you're
smells good.
smoking. I hate it. I think it's gross, and I think my generation mostly agrees. And I even think most of my friends who smoke all agree that they kind of don't even like doing it. And it makes them feel like shit. And actually, pretty much
It
all
does.
of them swap to vaping.
Yeah, all my friends quit that
The
smoke.
main thing with smoking for
It's
me
bad.
is like I hear about people smoking, and I'm like, I don't care. You can, give yourself.
Look, if you're doing
Cancer or
it,
whatever else
if you're
if
at
you want
your
to.
own, if you're at your
But
own
the main
house
thing is,
and you
I'm
want to
like,
smoke,
are you willing
smoke.
to spend like $8 for a pack of cigarettes? Because
That-
that's
No,
the
they're-
part that fucking boggles my mind.
dude,
How
put-
expensive it is.
Put that money into some crypto and see it go to the moon, baby.
Like that is the part that breaks my brain.
There are
It's like,
so
it's
many
totally fine if people
reasons.
want to destroy their lives
Yeah.
with different substances.
The
That
ins-
I get.
Can you
But like
really
the part
like
of how fucking expensive.
save that much? When I sold my car, the lady I bought it from would not stop reiterating that she's buying this car with the money she's gonna save by quitting smoking. She would not stop telling me.
Yep.
She was
No,
like,
you can make that much.
I'm just, I quit smoking, and this is my gift to myself. I'm buying the convertible I've always wanted since I was a little girl, and I'm finally quitting smoking, and I'm gonna do it. And then her mom showed up to give me the money, which is kind of weird, because I guess she hadn't quit smoking yet, and she was just planning on making this money in the future when she quit smoking, which I
That's the
thought
tough
was just fucking insane. That it's fucking insane, man. I can't believe the government bans all sorts of shit, but they'll let you inhale these carcinogens that completely fuck up your lungs and literally kill you. That's wacky.
That's their choice, dude.
They kill
That's their
you
choice.
significantly more than the other stuff. Like, this is bad too. weed is bad. It's all bad, but cigarettes are like really bad. they like really
they don't
fuck
want
you up.
to tell you that.
Yeah.
It's look. I just hate that Aqua said it was cool. Okay.
I do too. I hate that too.
Cigars.
I mean, Aqua's still living in like the 80s, 90s. You know, he's still thinking about going to the
Why
freaking
do
disco
they have
as well.
all those guys smoking them in the movies when they're trying to look cool?
Back in the 80s and 90s, exactly what we said. Good job, Aqua.
That being said, like if I'm like at a casino, I'll
You know
smoke
why?
like a cigarello or something. But if you're like, I just think
What a
it's so
hypocrite.
trashy when you're just like, I don't like go to a bar and stand outside and smoke. I don't like go to a restaurant and fucking smoke.
No,
you know?
no. I mean, like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Aqua
It's
only
just
means
not
that
me.
like Aqua means that like only really cool places like roller derbies
You know
and
that,
discos and stuff like that.
Episode of King of the Hill where Bobby smokes a cigarette and then Hank is like pissed at him for smoking a cigarette and makes him smoke an entire pack, and Hank's like, "You're doing it wrong." He like flicks it into his mouth and starts smoking. He's like, "Yep, smoking's a disgusting habit." And then he like gets another one and he's like,
Yeah.
It'll kill you. It's really bad for you." And he's like, "Smooth." It's terrible for you as he like goes on his third one.
Well,
I know
listen. You didn't let me fully flesh out my point.
Flesh it out.
I don't know if it.
Let Aqua redeem himself.
I don't even know if it'll ever be fleshed out, but let him try.
Just go
Let him
for it,
try.
Aqua. Flesh it out. No one will interrupt.
It's something that I enjoy. It is. I won't say the C word again. It's not that cool, but personally, and I think the right thing is to not do it because it's that fucking bad. It's so bad that it's just you can't do it. It's just not a good choice. That being said, I think it is enjoyable, but it's just not worth it.
Aqua watched Mad Men the first couple episodes and watched
he
when they
watched
smoked
the
and was
first
like,
season of
"That
Mad
guy
Men."
is cool."
God, I got that John Hamm drip now. Look at me.
Exactly. John Hamm,
his-
baby.
You guys be nice to Aqua.
Aqua's
I
in his, like,
understand where Aqua's coming
Decky's
from.
old too. He
Aqua's
gets
in
Yeah,
his,
I
like,
get it.
his
James
beat-
Dean. God,
Aqua's
he
in
was
his
hot. He
beat
smoked.
to shit
Yeah.
Honda Civic with his like fucking tobacco and his dip in his lip, and he's like,
No.
This is
That's I don't
cool.
like that. Yeah.
Hey, dip's cool, okay?
Hey, that being said, this is America. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Thank
Go
you.
for what you want, dude.
I was
Go how you
talking
feel.
about my personal opinion
Liberties is okay. That too. I thought you were
I
going.
think in
thought-
my entire life,
you were
I've
going
smoked
the-
about one cigarette.
I don't think I've
Well,
ever.
like out of secondhand smoking. As far as like
Yeah.
a little puff here,
I
this
think
or
I've-
that. I think I got about one cigarette in me.
I think I've
I've
probably.
got 0.
I think I've probably smoked about 100 cigarettes.
You
Total.
smoked more than
Spliffs,
I
though.
have.
Aqua's
Jeez.
got a pack on his desk right now.
I don't
but
have
No,
any
okay,
cigarettes.
let me dial it back. Maybe
He has the
maybe
cigarettes rolled up into his
75.
Yeah, how cool is that when you keep the pack in your sleeve like that?
No,
That's
it's not
badass.
cool. We're
I'm
not.
with
not.
you.
That's
No,
so
Aqua,
cool.
don't let them bully you.
We're
If
not
you got a goddamn pack in your cigarette, or if you're in goddamn like fucking Vietnam, dude, and you got a fucking goddamn cigarette in your mouth,
Yeah.
while the goddamn
Right.
BC's fucking in the
Hey,
trees.
hey,
yeah,
listen.
it's fucking cool, man.
Right.
You guys
It's
go
cool.
to prison, okay? Those are going to be very cool. That's
It's
currency,
cool
bitch.
if it's 1972. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool if it's 1968. Super cool, but it's not, dude. It's not. Drinking and driving was cool in the 1960s. You wouldn't get a ticket for drinking and driving. The officer would
true.
say, "All right,
Yeah,
be
that's true.
safe. Make it home. Pat on the back." You guys are fucking
Want to hear a
crazy.
story? So I was at
My
a
favorite
deli.
episode we've ever done.
So I was at a deli recently, and this guy before me checking out like bought a Kit Kat, and the guy was like, "How much for a Kit Kat?" And he was like, the guy at this behind the counter was like $2, He's like, what? I'm gonna give you $1 for this Kit Kat. And he just like
bet he
threw
smoked.
$1. He probably did. He like threw $1 on the counter and just left with the Kit Kat.
You can do
And
that.
I was like, he
No.
did.
If you smoke, you can.
If you do that 3 times in California, you go to jail for life.
Well, anyways, I said, charge me an extra $1 for that dipshit's Kit Kat.
Yes.
Another social justice that I performed in this last week.
Very happy for
like
you.
this is an important thing because we've talked about recently
wait,
Aqua.
And then
As the older he gets,
Wait, when did we talk about that? Was that in the
It was
I don't know if
members
it's members.
episode?
I don't know if it's
It-
real. I don't know if it's
It was 2
stream.
episodes ago.
This-
I think we talked about you
and
being
then-
rude to
and
old
then
ladies. Yeah.
everybody in the
fight.
diner stood up and started clapping for
Yeah,
Aqua.
they did.
And everyone.
And then I whipped out a cigarette and I was like, it's all in a day's work. And I lit that bitch up and
He's gonna die on this cigarette hill. He's gonna die on that hill.
no, he's gonna die
but yeah,
wheezing
like-
to death from fucking pneumonia. He's...
Stop. It's, yeah, I know it's bad. Don't smoke, okay? Jesus, that's what I'm trying to say.
Aqua was brainwashed by like Bond movies back in the night.
Yeah, how cool
Yeah,
was
and
James?
you know who
Are you
funded
telling me
those?
James Bond is not cool?
Yeah,
You know who
yeah. All
fucking
the, all,
funded that? Marlboro, dude. They
yeah,
paid
Marlboro
for
funded
that.
all that.
Hey,
Smart.
smoke our cigarettes in your cool movie. Drive our
Yeah.
cool car. Sean Connery, please. Sorry, what were you saying, Decky? Where were you going with this?
I don't know. Is that?
They don't have
Aqua-
to declare
Aqua
ads in
doesn't
movies
take
and
any shit
TV, by the
anymore.
way.
But he's
Yeah.
also a good guy, and he'll make up for when people are doing something wrong.
Thank you, Decky.
Yeah.
I can't wait to steal something next time with Aqua, so he'll pay for it. after. When we, when,
I
we,
was like, what's the most expensive thing in this store? Because my friend Aqua's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
when we meet up for this streamer thing, I'm just gonna get a thing of Legos and leave with them, and Aqua will be like, "I'll pay for that dipshit. I'll pay for that fucking idiot. I'll pay for those."
But that's the thing. Aqua's 32,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be
47.
like, no, fuck that guy.
To be fair, that was pretty cool, Aqua. If I was there and I saw
Thank
you
you.
do that,
I
I'd be like,
enjoy the new Aqua. That's like
And then
he's
the
tired
coolest
of the bullshit.
part was when I took out that cigarette and lit that thing up. Man, that was cool. And then,
and then he got
threw
arrested
it-
for smoking-
I threw
smoking
it behind
inside.
me, and it exploded the whole store. and then I
and
walked
then he
away
just
from the
started
explosion.
making out with the pregnant woman in the
Yeah.
diner stall next to him. He just started shotgunning cigarette smoke into her lungs.
And then I took
crazy.
that cheapskate's dad out for dinner.
Aqua's just tired of the bullshit, and I get it, man.
I
I get it, and I support it.
Thanks, Decky.
Decky's
I'd be tired of
exactly.
the bullshit too, but I don't speak Spanish, so I can't really. Be
I was gonna say,
tired of it.
I think that Aqua should aspire to be Decky someday. so I think we're gonna move
Decky
Aqua.
slaps
to-
down 2 pesos on the counter and goes, "No habla en español." And then Decky leaves.
And then I light up my cigarette.
He starts smoking.
And smoke it backwards, like you put the wrong side in your mouth.
Get the filter out.
Yeah.
They keep trying to tell him to stop, and you can't smoke inside. He's like, "No habla en español."
Me llamo Decky.
Los pantalones. Man, I know we gotta stop soon, but I had a really cool story I wanted to tell. I've been saving it
just
all
tell
week.
Yeah, we
Just
got
tell it.
time.
Where are we going? Nowhere.
Aqua's got a second wind, and Decky's
Decky's going to get
creeping
more
like a-
drinks, probably.
Decky
so.
walks like a little goblin. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah,
like,
he does.
He prances like a little
Don't
troll.
make fun of how he walks.
Look, he does it with a little like a bit of a jig. Does it
he
with tempo.
just dances across the floor.
He's
is
got
what
like
it
an
is.
internal metronome going that he moves to. I was at my parents and they're clearing house because they're moving to Florida. So they're like, digging out all the baby photos and all the all the old stuff, and they got these health records from when I was born. Because, you know, when you have a kid, I don't know, they give you like a printout of your baby's health report or some shit. And I'm looking at this readout from my doctor from 1994, and the doctor's notes say, for like the first couple months of your child's life, you got to go for regular doctor checkups to make sure the kid's okay. And one of these reports say, Zachary is lactose intolerant. He needs to be given lactose-free formula or something. And I read it, and I'm sitting next to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, did you know I suffered like a lot my whole life. I was sick a lot because I was lactose intolerant, and we didn't know it. And he was like, oh, that's crazy. The doctor must have told your mother. I didn't know anything about that. And I looked back down at the paperwork, and it says,
Holy shit.
It says, father was told that Zachary cannot have lactose products. And I'm like, it says right here. I'm like, Dad, he says he told you. And my dad's
Listen, Zachary.
my dad's like, Gina, get over here. And he's like, did you know he was lactose intolerant? She was like, what? And I'm like, Dad, I was sick for so long. And you knew. Why didn't you tell me? And he was like,
Toughen the kid up a little bit.
I was like throwing up all through high school. Like all through like elementary school, I would have lunch, I'd drink milk, I would get sick, throw up, and get sent home. And I was lactose intolerant. My dad knew, and he just forgot. He didn't fucking tell me. I'm also allergic to amoxicillin. Didn't know that.
That's a big one, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
And
one.
I've taken amoxicillin multiple times, and I get really sick when I take amoxicillin.
You're not that allergic.
And I sent a message to my mom. I was like, you know, I'm allergic to amoxicillin. And she's like, oh, that's weird. I thought your sister was the one allergic to amoxicillin. And I was
Oh
like,
my
Mom.
God. My parents do
Come
that too. They're
on.
like, "Oh, I thought it was your brother that you whatever." And you're like, this is kind of important, you know.
It turns out I can't
How
have
weird is
amoxicillin.
How weird is it that humans can be milked, though?
Every mammal can be milked.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's a bizarre thing in my
I
head.
got
Even-
I have
nipples,
a hard
Kings. Can you
time
milk me?
comprehending that.
Even men, if you try hard enough.
I have nipples, Kings. Can you milk me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you can milk men. Yeah, you can.
can.
I'm not saying that like I'm just saying it's a hard thing for me to comprehend that like because like you know yes humans are mammals, but in my brain we're different, and so like I'm like you can milk a human.
We are no
Yeah.
better. We are no better than the monkey that we.
You guys
came
haven't
after.
ever wondered what breast milk tastes like?
No.
No,
Really?
Not really.
You've
no.
never just
Yeah.
thought of it? Like, does it taste like milk?
I don't drink any milk, so I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a milker.
I regularly. Come on, I regularly wonder what breast milk's got to taste like. Come on, you can't tell me you don't.
No.
I mean,
Alright, fine. Just out
I
of morbid
wouldn't
curiosity.
say. I probably would wonder if, like,
Right.
I were around breast milk, but I
Yeah.
haven't really been around it my whole life.
I
Dude,
don't
I
drink
bet
milk.
you-
Period. So no.
Also,
Yeah, I don't
fuck
drink
milk.
milk.
Yeah,
There
milk
is
is
this-
gross.
I bet you there's this whole silent majority out there of men who.
Oh no, there's definitely a bunch of creeps out there.
No, there's people that
listen,
do
listen.
drink it. Like
Of men who they have a kid with their wife, with their
Yeah,
girlfriend,
they taste
with their
that milk.
fiance.
They
gotta have milk.
definitely
yeah,
do.
they definitely do.
And
Yeah,
they're
they
up
gotta have
at
a little
night,
taste of that
and
bottle.
they're
Yeah,
like
definitely do.
time. They're like
That's
time
okay. I'm
to
not
feed
gonna
my
judge.
kid.
I don't.
And they-
I
and
don't
they're just
want to
like-
taste.
and they're like, because
Yeah,
like I'm
no,
gonna do
sure,
it. Okay,
I'm sure
I'm gonna
everybody
do it.
does that.
Like
Everyone does it, including
do it.
the mother.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like like if I was normal with my food, I 100% would.
I
I'm
don't
not.
want to like down
But
a
I'm
whole
not saying that
glass
it's
of the
gross.
stuff. I just want to like, what's
Yeah.
it taste like? You know. That's all I'm saying.
just next time someone's breastfeeding in public, just ask.
I think Sam
Ask if you can
mentioned.
have
Where
I
the
think
fuck have we
I
gone?
actually, I think I talked to General Sam about this once. I'm pretty sure he mentioned that he has tasted breast milk.
He probably
I
does
feel
all the
like
time, let's be
everybody who's
honest.
had a kid has.
He probably gets his own full bottle.
Yeah.
like his 2 kids.
Yeah, no.
And he's
His
just like,
his
"Where's
wife's like,
mine?" fine.
Yeah, exactly. His wife's like, okay, here you go, kid 1, quiet down. Kid 2, quiet down. Here you go, Sam. And just like gives him a big
Sam,
one.
You've been such a big boy today.
You put out a video today. You can have some breast milk, Sam.
Good work. I might even let you buy that Lego
yay.
set you've been wanting, honey.
Yeah.
Well,
He probably eats it with fucking Oreos.
In a whiskey glass, like lean back after a hard
Yeah,
day.
just like in his Eames lounge chair. He's got a little mustache going.
Oh,
just
man. Today was a tough one.
He seems like the guy to drink like a weird
Oh,
amount
God.
of breast milk.
What year
Sam,
is this?
I'm not involved in this conversation. We can still be friends.
Oh, come on.
That being said, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm like it's gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah, I'll probably try it too. Yeah. Anyways,
I gotta go eat dinner, guys. It's like
All right.
it's like 1
Yeah,
a.m. I'm hungry.
hey, have a glass of breast milk to wash it down.
all right, it's been
And
great,
then
guys.
and then when you're done, smoke a nice cigarette.
Cigarettes and
My
breast
God,
milk.
Aqua, we moved past this.
Yeah.
What?
Aqua has it.
Cigarettes?
What?
You dug yourself in a hole. We left the hole, and now you're digging again.
Aqua
He
never
jumped
left
back in the hole
Aqua-
and poured greaser on the outside. And
So
he
you know those veterans that came back from Vietnam and never left Vietnam?
That's
Aqua-
awesome.
That's Aqua with the
Aqua
cigarettes.
never left the hole. The gamer hole.
Saying that, thank you. Every Thursday, we'll see you.
Thank you so much for watching the gamer hole, guys. We'll see you next Thursday. Appreciate you.
Bye. Hey, thank you for watching the Gamer Hole today. I hope you enjoyed your time in the hole with us. I know we did. If you want to support the channel even further than just watching it, which we appreciate so much, you know, because let's face it, we're not exactly, you know, we're not great conversationalists, but we try. But if you want to see some exclusive content, every week we do a special episode as well as the occasional live stream, you know, just some extra stuff. You can join the members program here on YouTube. There's a little join button down below the video there. Check it out if you want to, you know, get some extra stuff or even just support what we're doing here. Either way, we'll see you again next week, every Thursday, forever. Okay, thanks again.